Terminator plastic fat.
Yeah, I got scared of the forever chemicals for like a day, and then I was just kind of like, all right, man, I'm just gonna carry these things are along for the ride as well.
Yeah,
I got weird little fucking creatures living in my belly. I'll have some just plastic sludge showing.
and there's gonna be plastic with them.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
true. Nothing you can do about that in time. Plastic is stupid. It is a stupid thing. It's a bad idea.
Plastic rules.
It's so bad.
I love plastic.
But you get done, your cup never goes. Every
I just
cup
keep using
you've ever had
never,
is just laying somewhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a bad idea.
No, it's good stuff.
It is a fundamentally.
Just put it in the fucking ocean. Who cares?
True.
Who gives a fuck? Have you seen the ocean?
The ocean's
huge, dude. There's not enough Starbucks.
Yeah, but the six-pack rings, they get caught in the turtle, and turtle's like, help.
Turtle turn red.
True, turtle turn red.
When me plastic straw, turtle turn me dead. I don't care about those fucking turtles.
I love the turtles.
I like Starbucks.
True.
We talked about this obviously before.
What?
But I just love the idea of like when all that was going down, just the guys who manufacture plastic straws. Like, what?
What the fuck?
Wait, why us? Like, there's so much other shit. They're like, sorry, everybody that works in this factory, we got to shut it down.
Yeah, the straws.
Straws, not the fucking giant plastic cup.
Yeah, they give you a paper
not the
straw.
cup factory.
That's true. You get a paper straw, and you're kind of just like, well, now we solved that
now
problem.
this drinking experience sucks. I'm glad we ruined that.
You should have they got to develop a cup where you have 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it just
It explodes.
Yep. You're in the studio rapping, all your lean just fucking
Falls out of the bottom.
completely.
Ow.
No.
Ow.
Dude, speaking of lean, have you fucked with NBA Youngboy?
What about
So Blizz is really keyed into the wildest up and coming
Yeah.
rappers. I was with Blizz all weekend. Shout out Blizz, and he was like, "Have you ever fucked with NBA Youngboy?" I was
NBA
like,
Youngboy's huge.
He's enormous. He's enormous. But I was telling him, I'm like, if I find a new rapper, especially like that, like a wild young rapper, I'll binge watch all their music videos. So I came back on Saturday and got into obviously Paul's. I got in a wild NBA Youngboy hole, dude. It was.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. I watched $1 million worth of Game with Joe Budden, not Joe
Sick.
Budden, Gilly the Kid,
Yeah.
and I forget the other guy's name. Excuse me, who is it?
Wallow.
Gilly Kid and Wallow go up to his ranch to interview him and give him $1 million worth of Game, and he's clearly fucked up on opiates. He's just walking. He has an 80-acre ranch. He's just walking around like, yeah. And they're like, "Yo, listen, man, you got to do it." And he's just like, "Oh yeah, I see what you." And he's so fucked up.
I think
Neither of them. Like, by the way, dude, you're so high you can barely talk.
Yeah.
Like, okay, young king, you fucking got that. He's like, yeah. He's just walking this big fat bulldog. His setup is tight as fuck.
Yeah. I
He's
don't
just
know
on
if it's
house
out
arrest.
yet. Caleb Presley was just out there.
Was he really?
I hope I didn't ruin that. It might not be out yet.
Oh crap,
But he was telling me all about going to that ranch.
dude, it's
He
sick.
said it was nuts.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's him on 80 acres. He's got horses. He rides horses in the snow.
Yeah.
It's tight. And the guy's like, this white dude interviewed him. He's like, "Yo, you ever see Yellowstone?" He's like, "Nah." I don't know what that is. Like, damn, dude.
You gotta listen to Kodak Black did Drink Champs.
Did he?
It's awesome.
They have beef, by the way.
Kodak Black is the best.
He fucking
Kodak
rules.
Black is number one.
He's got beef with NBA Youngboy. They call him Denthead. That if you want to smoke with Youngboy, you call him Denthead.
He doesn't like being called
He's got two
Denthead.
huge dents in his forehead. They're like, okay, Denthead. Dude, I watched those interviews. Then I went into all of his beefs on live where he was beefing. It would be like him beefing with other dudes, and they're all just like, "Ooh," all talking about how they're gonna shoot each other. Like, "Oh, I'll fucking shit."
They do.
No, I know.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, and then I fell into the final video I watched before I went to bed was just a compilation of dudes getting shot on live. And it's so fucking dude, the first video is just a guy who became suicidal, who was going around to different hoods and be like, "Oh, the Claremont boys, show me you wild." And then people like pop, 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 start shooting his car. And he would go live from different areas of wherever he was, calling them out. He'd be like, come get me. And they would just start shooting at him. And then he went to a gas station. He's like, "I was born and raised in here. Fucking kill me. Smoke me right now." And then some guys pulled him out of his car. Like, "Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?" And then he got shot in a gas station 2 weeks later. He
called a shot.
Nobody wanted smoke more than this dude.
He just wanted smoke.
He wanted to get shot
to die
on
at a
IG
Shell
Live.
station.
Yeah, dude. He was fucked up, obviously. But then they went to all these other things with dudes talking shit outside and getting shot at. And then one of them was just a guy, a construction worker, dying in a fire, being like, "Help! Help!
Oh my
I'm
God.
dying."
Oh,
I was like, "Why are you
terrible.
putting this in there?" It was so bad. It was,
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of those people getting shot on IG Live.
oh, dude, it's crazy.
It's it's terrible.
Yeah,
There was one. Oh, there was a great one this week.
What was it?
There's this white trash family. Oh, it's awesome.
They
This
wanna
old
smoke?
man comes into the room and like the guy's laying in his bed on a laptop. His mom, was it his mom that guy was fucking? It was like a stepdad situation.
Okay.
So this guy's obviously obliterated.
Mm.
They're all obliterated.
Yeah.
Mom's like pants fell down during the middle of the argument. This old man comes in with a pistol and he's like, "You motherfucker," and he's like, "Yeah, right, pussy, you won't fucking shoot me, bitch." And it happens like 3 different times, and then finally he follows him out into the hallway and he's like, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" And he shoots him,
No.
blew his ear off, and then he killed himself.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
shit. Blood start dripping onto the
Wait,
floor.
his stepdad shot him on live and then killed his stepdad killed
And then
himself?
his stepdad killed himself when the cops came.
Mm-hmm.
He was about that smoke. They both were about the smoke.
They
Yeah.
both wanted this.
The kid
They
was
both
so
wanted the smoke.
drunk,
The stepson wanted the smoke.
He was
so bad.
so drunk. He was like, "Go ahead, fucking shoot me.
Yeah, he's
You're
like, "You
not
won't,
gonna."
bitch."
You-
Jail.
Yeah, he's like, "I
Yeah,
bet you
yeah.
go to jail for life if you shoot." And then the
fucking
stepdad
pussy.
said, "I bet you I don't go to jail.
Yeah,
I'm going to shoot you, and then I'm
Rage
never
quit.
going to jail."
shoot your ear off and shoot
The
myself.
blood
Then who's the
drips
fool?
was crazy. The camera
Yeah.
like pans down. He's like, "Oh fuck!" When the guy
He goes
shoots
outside and falls down.
and then there's just blood all over the floor. Then he runs out the screen door and just falls
Damn.
down.
Beginning of that night was probably so fun though.
They're
Sipping-
probably out.
True.
just
Twisted
chugging
teas.
Bacardi with your
Yeah.
stepdad and just being like, "Yo, this shit actually tastes good, dude."
Guess who just
I
got
thought he was fucking the mom. I thought that's why the mom's pants were down. 'cause they were
yeah,
like-
I'm sure he was
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
her.
I forgot
And his
about that
fucking
part.
cockblock stepson was like, "You won't kill me." He's like, "Dude, I'll kill you. I'll shoot you in the head in the hallway."
Him just walking
Yeah, him
into the
standing-
son's room and just be like,
No.
It's pretty fucking great, dude. I mean, obviously, you know, it's a massive tragedy.
It's a terrible
I feel
tragedy.
so bad for the three of
And
those.
the worst part is now that it's
God
been
forgive
disseminated, it'll happen more now. There'll be 10 more of those where guys like, "Yo, my stepdad's a fucking pussy. He won't shoot me either." And you're like, "Yo, I'm not a fucking bitch, dude. I'll fucking shoot you. I won't miss like that other fucking pussy. I'll fucking hit you in the
Yeah, I'll
head."
hit you right in the fucking
Just
forehead. You'll be out
fucking
fucking
hammered.
dent head.
A lot of stepdads are about to step up.
No, that was good. So they were feeling that down in the Florida Comedy Festival. Jokes like that must have been crushing down there.
Gardini, please tell us. Please
Hold
recant
on.
it.
One of you please sit on the couch.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on. Will you pause it for a second anyway?
Chill.
I have to take a whiz.
"Yeah,
Hard pause.
I'll
Just let it
edit
roll. Yeah, let it roll and edit. Let it roll. Yeah, get up here.
My stomach
The
hurts from
arugula's.
that burger.
Arugula's been huge.
That's got to save you.
That's been huge.
If it's-
I took a for real life size regular turd yesterday.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
Dude, I was having taken regular shit, day 11 of just squirting diarrhea out of my disgusting, tiny diarrhea shits. The worst.
we're
No,
back.
fuck it. And then, dude, one burger took a massive dump, dude. It was so
It was
nice.
perfect.
Everything.
You
All
gotta
right.
get regular.
I was back to being regular.
Regular.
I
Yeah.
love being a regulator.
I learned through this process I'm a bit of a size queen.
I
I don't like those little turds.
I couldn't agree
bro.
more, dude. The little turds are bullshit.
Bro, I need that big dick energy,
I
bro.
need a giant ball flying out of my ass, dude.
It's you get like upset for real.
Yeah,
It
it's
cut, those little kisses were dropping out of me, and I was just kind of like, bro, what the fuck? man?
disheartening. I obviously, I'm sure you did too. I looked it up.
What is the deal?
It's just because there's not a lot of waste. If you're eating,
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
eating just meat and
I got a mental addiction though, bro.
I'm addicted to
what?
taking massive piles.
Yo, I was upset.
BBPs.
Yeah,
Big brown poops. BBP.
BBPs, BBP. I need a BBP, dude.
I've been having WBPs.
What's
Wet brown poops.
all right, Sean? Disgusting, dude. You always talk about your poop. All right.
I know.
It's disgusting.
Good
Yeah,
health
but this is a
issues.
good podcast. We don't talk
Sorry.
about diarrhea constantly.
Sorry, you're right.
So please, you and Lemaire, we don't talk about diarrhea and whacking off for an hour every single week. All right. So you and Lemise went down to the comedy festival
we
in
were
Florida.
the first Philadelphians to lose in Tampa, Florida this week.
Yeah. Philly had a bad week in Tampa.
weekend in Tampa.
Damn.
So
Uh,
tell us about it. Tell us about yours. How do you feel?
Well, I
about
don't want to be mean. right? But I had the worst show of my fucking life.
You
at
had the
this
worst show of
festival.
your life.
That's fair.
And
that's
me
fair
and
to say.
Lemaire, you kind of felt the same, right? You were like, man, nice. They want us to come to the festival. It's nice to feel wanted sometimes. I was like,
course.
maybe
You were still wanted. That didn't go away.
You should have known it was a trap.
it was a trap. They were using us to get to you.
No, no.
That's what it seemed like. But
No.
so the first show I had to do was at 6 p.m. in a movie theater on
Ideal.
Friday.
I've only done black shows in movie theaters.
Yeah,
This is
well,
a
there was that
very
one
white
up in
movie theater.
Reading, or not Reading. What was the movie? It was like way back when there was that big movie. Did you ever do that one, Lemaire?
Alamo?
No. This was like, oh fuck, man. It was in like either way, but there was a big white movie theater show back in the day up near like Allentown, kind of.
Like Emmaus? Is it that one?
I don't know. I can't say. I'm sorry. That was just
That's all right.
That is a movie theater.
wasn't a mess. But go on.
Yes, it's a movie.
Saying I didn't realize he was even drunk. Because Beezer can be pretty drunk and be really low key. And he's like good at being drunk. So the only way you can tell if the Beezer's truly drunk, you got to get him in a lift. And he starts going like, "What's up, dude?" He'll start talking shit to the driver. Yeah, you're like, "Oh fuck, he's hammered."
Getting
Yeah,
off
you don't
the
want the bro
links.
skis, dude.
The skis, dude.
Don't pull him off the links.
We were talking about the skis, and I was just talking about how Beezer might be the king ski, dude.
You think so?
I was like, he's the most loyal ski.
True.
And also, I don't think I've ever seen him sad.
True.
I think the Beezer is just the Beezer 24/7.
He's full broski.
He's an absolute ski at all times. I don't think I've seen him change an emotion once.
He probably does it like a proper broski is supposed to. He probably just administers cold pilsner immediately upon any sort of
Any
discomfort.
emotions.
Any emotion, just administer cold pilsner.
Hit,
You're like right back to baseline.
or just scream cries into his pillow at night. Yo, what the fuck? Dude. I got a fucking doodle, dude.
Dude, your life is a fucking movie.
My life is such a
movie.
Your life's a fucking movie. I'll say this. I don't want to get too much into detail, but Beezer is an absolute super gremlin.
Obviously,
He smokes
he's a super grandma.
so much. It scared me how much weed he smoked.
Yeah, and then how'd he
It's
chill?
insane. Silence. For the most part, quiet beast. Dude, he was just suspended in the quantum realm.
Yeah.
And then I started bringing up reincarnation. I'm like, Beezer, what do you think about that? Nah. And just goes back inside.
He went on airplane mode. He was, Beezer's on airplane mode. Like, what do you think of that? What? Yeah, it's good. No, it's not. Whatever. On the outside, he's cool as a cucumber.
True.
In there, it must just be like, yo, what the fuck?
He's trying to B&E into the metaverse right through his
Dude,
phone screen.
Good
Beezer's
lord.
outside slugging Hennessy with like 2 30-year-old black dudes.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, take this. And it's like, I don't think they understood who they gave the alcohol to. The Beezer probably just absolutely dented their Henny, dude.
What is this? His face turns like it's like totally pale. you won't see him for like 20, like an hour. Then all of a sudden Beezer will walk back in with like headphones in and be like, yo. It's just he looks gray. He's like, yo, what's up? It's like, oh my god, dude.
He might be the patron saint of broskies.
He's
dude.
dying.
How
Where are
the
you guys
fuck are
from?
sweating in this shit.
We're like 15 degrees.
We're blacked out. We can't feel.
Beezer might be scrambling our minds when we're around bodies of water because you don't remember swimming.
I've only
These
ever,
are something, dude.
He asked me 100 questions about the salt water. He's like, so like, what does it do? I'm like, nothing. It's just a little bit of
Get
salt.
in.
so
he
he
was-
was alien.
I think Beezer might be an alien.
Like,
He might be
what
an ET.
chemicals exactly are in this pool?
Dude,
That's why no one knows how old he is. He's an alien. If you ask him one day, he's like 5,048.
That's why he
years.
loves
It's like,
being-
wait, how old are you?
Dude, that's why he loves DMT. He smokes DMT and like he's like,
yeah, he talks to his friends.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude.
the Earthlings are treating me well. yeah, the Earthlings are pretty cool.
That's good.
hell
Tried
yeah.
to try out for the Flyers one time when I was all yacked up.
What?
One night I was like 22, 23. I was watching all these YouTube videos, just fucking yacked out of my mind. And it was like those videos of like, kids just randomly getting picked up by pro athletes. Like, this kid's good. So I put it in my head, if I go down to the fucking, to the parking lot, start firing off some wristers, they're going to come and see me. First off, I was wearing an Ottawa Senators jersey, strike one. And I had one hockey ball and I fired it. And it went through the fucking fence that went, leads out on the Broad Street. And then I just was like, fuck. So I just started firing rocks. So I walked up to the front door and be like, yo, I wonder if they're up there. And I think it was a High Life pounder in my back jeans. Yeah. And a security guard came walking around, so I like started going like real fast. And then they were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Hey, is the Flyers Watch Carnival today?" So, just made up something. What I didn't know was the pounder fucking pressure against my ass split open. So then it just started like, this guy's following me, and I was like, this is a trail of High Life from the front door back to my car. And I'm the only one in the fucking parking lot. And then, I just got in my car and went and did more fucking blow.
Best
Legend.
story I've ever heard in my life.
Were you on rollerblades?
No, I'm not gay, dude. And I wasn't even slapping. I was arrested. I was like, they need a good arrestor.
Last week, me and Matt here were on our way to a sick-ass party.
They're pretty sick.
We're both crushing it.
Everybody get up, it's time to Space Jam.
All right, where are we at?
But yeah,
where are we at?
We got plenty of time right now because
Good.
we're on a hard out for you.
I have a hard out. I have to do an interview with ESPN San Antonio. They want to talk about my illustrious
football career.
No, they don't want to talk about that. I'm just doing a show. San Antonio, Texas, this weekend. Please come.
Spud was telling me that ESPN is just all social justice now.
Holy
That's all it is.
If you haven't seen it lately, it's like it's crazy. I watched it this morning. And they were like, I guess in the Super Bowl there's going to be a female ref, and they were just like the hosts talking back and forth were like, yeah, and the NBA's hired 6 women this year as officials, and they're like, the NBA is always the most progressive. That's great. Anyway, back to like they literally were like, they're the most progressive. Yeah. That's great.
Well, what are they going to do for like? Are they going to just keep them at either end of the court because they can't run with the men? So what are they going to do? Just have them cherry pick? Like they'll be, you take this half, you take that. They're going to give them like zone. They're going to have like a zone refereeing.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they're going to handle this. No, they get some good.
No, they'll be
I'll tell you what. Basketball is the one I can definitely. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Lesbians love basketball.
True.
They played it, and women can play basketball at a relatively. Like I watched a hockey game the other day with a female announcer. Mm-hmm. Took me right out of it.
Really?
I was very annoyed that a woman was.
Dude, I know.
It's like, dude, give us.
I know a girl who played hocky.
Let us
for
keep
years.
hockey.
No way, dude. Oh, you want to keep hockey as like
keep hockey. Let the boys have.
As a white patriarchal stronghold.
Yeah. What do you think hockey is? Come on, man. Let the guys have hockey. True. No woman is sitting down to watch the Leafs versus the Wild.
Some girls like hockey.
Girls like hockey players. Hockey players are the cutest.
Really?
And they have the cutest butts.
True, dude.
You ever watch hockey guys and think about their butts?
No, I always thought they looked kind of more like faces of meth. Hockey guys are usually kind of like
when they lose their teeth.
Rough.
Sure,
but when they come out of
hockey players are very. You ask a good white bae,
yeah,
she'll tell you NHL.
Really,
hottest guys. Soccer, too gay. They're the most beautiful.
Yeah.
NHL, hottest.
Wow.
I think that's just because they're the most normal looking white guys to them.
The hockey players?
Yeah, they're all like 5'10" white guys.
They got long hair.
Yeah.
True.
You couldn't look at Manu Bowl and be like, that's my guy.
Dude.
See him slithering through the water.
I like him, dude. I like the fact that he went down there to try to straighten up Sudan, and they try to capture him. They try to capture all 7 feet of Manu Bowl. It's like, dude, what kind of thing is this?
Think of him running away.
He got away.
Yeah, he just
he brought
like Happy Gilmore's boss. He got out of there.
Not a bad move.
I don't
dude.
mind that one bit.
Not a bad move. Just start stealing micro penis vat. But no, I have micro penis. Like, just have an average penis. But it's micro penis.
Some guy gets you in line at Annie Ann's. Like, oh yeah, let me see your penis. So you go to your birthday.
Go to my birthday. It was a shared birthday.
Family's there.
Yeah, whole fam.
It's just fam.
Just fam.
It's not friends.
No friends. Just fam.
Better not be friends.
I would never.
Because I was up by myself home.
You were
sick to my damn stomach that I wasn't at this birthday party.
We did a joint one. It was a joint celebration of mine and my father's.
You and your father's lives.
We have we're linked astrologically. We're close. I think he's not like an Aquarius like me. He's like a late Sag maybe or Cap. I forget what it is.
I don't know.
He's like early
Cap.
January. I think he's a Cap maybe. But anyway, I don't know. Lemaire, what's my dad's astrological sign?
What comes? Yeah. Well, Lemaire, you're black. What's after Sag? I'm a Sag.
Lemaire, what's my horoscope?
I'm a Sag.
Aquarius.
Know that.
Aquarius is after Sag?
Oh, well, today's Aquarius.
What's his birthday?
16th. I think he's a Cap.
God
Yeah.
I think I've yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, get that camera on the dopers a little bit. Show the dopers. This is what we're looking at, dude. Look at this. This crew.
Dude,
how's your hog, Noah? We've never discussed your penis.
Let's take bets, actually, before we even get into it.
I think I know Noah well enough that he's going to be humble, but I got a feeling he's got a
sign of a hog.
Short, fat hog.
Really?
Not a complete chode, but I feel like it's thick.
You're talking about like
I think a flaccid thick.
An upgraded average bird, basically?
I think Noah has a flaccid, thick dong.
Spade's
short.
Spade's got the wedge.
Spade has a fucking...
He's got it's I've heard from people who have experienced it. It's parking cone.
Yeah, it gets in you. Spreads you
It's
out.
the wedge, dude. Yeah, so Noah, what's and be honest, if you have a micro penis, just say it. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Lengthwise, we're talking about on a great day. We're talking about 7 1/4.
Ew, I knew you were gonna be disgusting. Ew, Noah. Ew, dude, I knew you were gonna be gross.
What kind of width are we talking about? You don't feel pressure
Yeah.
to answer this, but it'd be nice.
Pretty thick.
Dude, good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Pretty thick.
You can look
sure.
at him and tell that guy's got a thick dick. He's real easy going, quiet, huge dog. He's got nothing to prove. Lamorp.
Mister, I think we cracked the code on this.
Doesn't he have a black penis? Don't you have a black penis, which is still a good dong?
All day, dude.
Yeah, but penis for black.
Yeah.
Still a good dong. You should be proud of it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think black guys ever have small penises. They have more curve. I think it's always
Very interesting.
from my like amateur cream pie footage that I've seen. Whenever I see it, it's always like just very hard slice, dude. They're in the rough, dude.
Dude, I was watching some sport with Phil. I think it was just golf. Mm-hmm. And it couldn't have been golf because there were AIDS pills commercials. Anyway, there was HIV pills commercials, and I was like, Dad, you're going to need some of those. And he was like, what's that? What's that? And he started watching the commercial, and he was like, what? I was like, because you have gay AIDS. And he was like, he got so upset, dude. It's so funny. Just be like, Dad, you're going to need some of this. I forget the name of the pill. It's just two gay dudes like sitting on a dock being like, we have it. We're good. It's great.
Don't think it
It's
was
great.
Why wouldn't that be golf? Aren't golfers?
Golf,
would be
no
more
way
gay.
they'd be advertising.
You think golf's strictly
Phil's
hetero?
still anti-Tiger Woods, dude.
He's
Gotten
still
that
holding
beef.
it down for him philandering?
Yeah. And I was like, dude, Tiger's the man. Tiger is the man.
He was saying he was a cheater.
And then he was like, I heard this other golfer, Duffner's wife. That's when. And I was like, this seems like a Duffner problem. Bringing your wife to a hotel with other golfers, and she ends up banging Tiger Woods.
It's not a Gillis issue. It's a Duffner
That's a
problem.
Duffner problem.
For sure.
And then I looked into Duffner's,
Also, you should have been better at
Duffner's
golf.
wife. Duffner's wife also banged a couple other players.
Yeah.
So that's not a Tiger thing. He was just bringing them.
Yeah, he married a whole
Wife.
and you
A
weren't
hot
good,
wife.
good enough at golf to
Duffner was
keep your
nasty.
powers in check.
Duffner, and then I looked up Duffner, and he was a little chubby guy.
Really?
Real sad thing. To have you, dude, imagine if
Cucked nationally?
cucked by Tiger Woods and you played against him and he just you up every week in golf
And
and,
boned your wife?
he banged your wife.
Are golf wives typically?
Yes.
Okay.
They must be, dude. They're only marrying white dorks
True.
that are millionaires.
True.
They have to be.
Yeah, and they're never golfers. Typically, we got actually some heat for making fun of golfers, but
Golfers get so dude, they have that Phil gene. I think golfers have gay AIDS. They're all like, what? Golf's a hell of a sport.
it's the perfect sport for you to get cheated on. You're gone reliably. Like nobody golfs and
Yeah.
comes right back. You're gone 8
Yeah.
hours a day. The walls
Yeah.
are down, dude.
And Tiger's in
If-
the hotel. Tiger Woods is in the hotel.
Exactly.
Known billionaire.
Yeah, true. The thing you're doing every
Jacked.
weekend, they just watch it on TV.
Greatest of all time at the thing your husband does.
Yeah, comes through the hotel, signs an autograph. It's a wrap. Just to get you back for being gone every Saturday. You should be home with the kids. You work Monday through Friday, then you leave all day Saturday. Unacceptable.
I'm going to blow one of your coworkers.
Just hit balls in the backyard, dude.
True.
You don't got to go do it.
Duffner.
Just hit him.
Shout out Duffner. That might be my new favorite.
Yeah,
Little chubby guy.
just getting
And I
caught.
think he sucks now. I think since the cucking.
Dude, I wouldn't be able to play.
I would. Yeah, you'd have to quit, or you have to kill your wife.
Or no, because you wouldn't get alimony. Yeah, Because I was saying, if they got divorced and he had to pay her,
They did get divorced.
Did he? But yeah, but
believe.
he's right. He doesn't have to like pay her alimony, does he? I think you can get cheated on and still have to pay alimony
Probably.
if you're Duffner. If you got that much money, so he might just
Are
be.
you guys
tagged-
looking at Duffner's hot wife?
No, we're looking at Duffner.
Duffner's the man.
Yo, pull up his bay. How many do you think Tiger Woods?
I've heard Duffner's bay is hot.
Yeah.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
And she's in there just dudes in the hotel. That rules. It's actually cool. Tiger continues to dominate.
Is he still good?
And then I think he endorses Trump. He's so funny.
Does he?
I believe.
I think Trump's
A lot of great athletes have endorsed the dog.
He's all about winning, dude.
He's all about winning, and they're also winners. All these extremely great athletes are also winners. So, like, Tom Brady, Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
Masvidal, Tiger. This is a sick squad.
Pretty good, man. A lot of internet. Dude, there's definitely a little. The breeze is blowing, man.
I don't like when guys retire and do something they want to do.
Really?
I was watching that Tiger Woods.
You want him in the
wrestle.
What's Tiger up to?
Did you watch the Tiger Woods doc at all?
No.
Bro.
What's he up to?
Bruh. I have never felt. I know I've told you this before. One of my biggest regrets was being a chick about Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Disgusted. Now I came around like that year.
When you were pissed at
Just
him
one
for
South Park episode, and
being
I
an
was like,
adulterer.
"Oh yeah, I'm being gay about this." But the Tiger Woods doc on ESPN is awesome, and it shows like his dad. I mean, Tiger started golfing when he was like 1.
Yeah.
He was like on Carson golfing. He was on like the Tonight Show.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. But his whole life, he was going to be the best ever. His dad like forced him to be that, and then obviously he became the best ever. And then it turns out he had a lot of chicks, while he was a, billionaire, best athlete in the world.
Yeah.
And the journalists, like I'm becoming the guy who hates journalists. Not that I have any underlying reasons, but
Yeah.
but I remember when I was younger and I watched Green Street Hooligans. You remember that? They're like, journo, are you? And I was like, what's their problem against journalists? Now I'm fully like, yeah, journalists suck.
Yeah.
These guys from the National Enquirer followed him. He was this waitress, a Perkins waitress.
Ooh,
Tiger's a-
come on now.
He
bro.
wasn't everybody.
Ooh, hold on a second. That's just something to be said for that guy's libido, dude.
Perkins waitress.
I mean, who doesn't go into fucking...
Also, he was going to Vegas a lot with Charles Barkley and Michael Jordan. The three of them would go out in Vegas.
Yeah, dude.
And they would... what do you think those guys were doing?
I mean, dude.
Just hanging out with the fellas?
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine... It's got to be something of like a... the game Paperboy for Nintendo? It's got to be something of like a Paperboy route for those guys. To like not get pussy.
Oh
it must just be like... You must be falling into it.
Yeah.
It's got to be honestly annoying to the point where it's like, dude, like, enough.
Anyway, this is the craziest part. So he's been this chick. People from the National Enquirer, I think was what it was, followed him in their car. And they went in their car behind a building.
That's low.
She took her tampon out and threw it on the street. One of the journalists went and picked it up for proof.
It's pretty tight, actually.
What a disgusting weasel. And then they brought it to Tiger's team's attention. What happened?
They took the tampon.
They were like, we have the tampon, dude. We know you, Perkins waitress.
He purchased a Perkins waitress who was on her period.
Because he rules.
That's tight. No, I'm
Isn't
telling
that
you,
nice to know?
Yeah.
That even Tiger with Perkins
Do
waitress.
you think anyone who worked at Baskin Robbins 31 too?
Oh, most definitely.
Do you think if you went to the KFC Taco Bell combination, he was like, I need one of each employee?
I'm sure that's where you're starting to get to the line.
KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, he was like, I'm gonna have a foursome, dude, with a representative from each franchise. Perkins waitress
So they
on her
bring
period.
they bring the tampon to Tiger's team, and they say, "Hey, we got you," and then they blackmail him into doing the cover of Men's Fitness, which is the owner of National Enquirer also owns Men's Fitness, or did at the time.
What?
So they were just like, "All right, well, we won't release it if you just do this for us." So he had to do this thing for them while they blackmailed him so they could make money on. Like it was,
Yeah, exactly.
And then he has a press conference.
Yeah.
Once he got caught, eventually he got caught. But
Yeah, of
eventually
course.
the hose couldn't keep it,
Yeah.
They had to yap.
It's a house of cards, bro.
You're not going to... And in their defense, I'd be bragging too.
Yeah,
and
dude.
which is what they were doing. They were pussy, but they were dong bragging.
Yeah.
It's a good dong to brag.
It's also, too, kind of a thing where I think on some level he knew what he was doing. It's like he wanted to hit the old reset button on his life.
I think so. Yeah, for sure. And they kind of alluded to that in the documentary. But he gets in trouble. Then he has to have a press conference for like 80 people.
Yeah.
Just sitting in this room, and everyone's very like, this is so sad.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, I got, I don't know what that noise is. Anyway, what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
He was an adulterer. Who cares? And then, well, look, it's bad.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not the nicest thing.
Yeah. But he got into like being a Navy SEAL for a little while and like doing his own thing.
Fuck
He
yeah,
loved
dude.
like scuba diving and trying to be a Navy SEAL, and it was like, no, dude, golf.
I
don't like when they start to retire and want to do other things.
I support it, dude.
No.
Tiger, dude, doing Navy SEAL. First of all, the guy, nobody wants to come as bad as him. So that's the only thing. If you can't come like you used to, SEAL training.
Yeah.
That's sick.
He was
dude.
going like in their like training facilities, like door to door, like breaking in, like
Dude,
buying
that
houses
rules,
with
dude.
them. Yeah.
The guy's trying to live it. He's had his life dictated to him his entire life by other people.
Yeah.
His way out of it, swag, and then did SEAL training. Awesome.
And then
he comes back and he's
comes
pretty
back
good,
and won the Masters like last year.
dude. Yeah, the dude rules, man.
Yeah, I hate myself for ever doubting him.
You
For
couldn't help
doubting
it. You were in
him.
a heavy household.
I'm very Catholic.
I remember seeing a girl and just being totally delighted. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I gotta get this beer down to the center.
Just delivering things.
Delivering this beer. What are you guys looking at?
Oh man,
I don't understand this stuff.
Don't take this for granted, honey. You gotta learn.
Hey guys,
Stay in school, honey. Oh, it must be nice to study things like this. It's beautiful paintings.
where do I get this Miller Lite too?"
Or you could do the old fucking Goodwill Hunting. You'd be like, oh,
Caravaggio, beautiful painter.
Anyway,
I have to get back to delivering this
these
stuff.
Koreans gonna beat the shit out of me, honey.
These goddamn Koreans on my dick.
Better not shut. Yeah, dude. Dude, then one time I was coming home from work. I was in like one of those full, like head to toe jumpsuits, and I
it's a
saw
good feeling wearing those. You know what's you know what
good,
hurt my feelings when I worked in a factory? I wore a big jumpsuit like that.
Yeah.
And all the guys called me Charlie Weiss.
why they call
Because
you
a
Charlie.
big fat guy.
That's fucked up.
Now they knew I liked Notre Dame, and they were all dumb Penn State white trash.
That stinks,
And a guy called me Charlie Weiss while I was wearing one of those jumpsuits.
dude. I saw one of the. That's mean of them.
Yeah, it stuck with me.
I was coming home in one of those like snowman suits, and I was covered in just soot. And I saw some comedians at one time, and I took a break from comedy. Like, oh, what's up, Matt? And I was like, hey guys, I wish I could be doing a comedy with you guys, but you know,
Gotta make ends meet.
I feel like waking up in the middle of the night, and I got so many thoughts in my head.
Yeah.
Just bruising out.
You are Bruce. You're secret
Love
Bruce.
bruising, dude.
I'm surprised you didn't. Did you park the car to show them you were in the jumpsuit while they were
No,
walking
dude,
out?
I just happened upon them. Although I wouldn't put that past
Yeah,
myself.
yeah,
But, oh
yeah.
shit, those. Hey guys, how's comedy going? It must be nice to have a dream. I'm almost on the side of town working for my dad.
Yeah.
Dude, I was laughing in the car. I'm like, dude, I said Bruce so hard. Sorry guys, gotta go to work.
You love
tomorrow.
the Bruce, dude.
I work for electrician twice a week.
It is a nice feeling. Brucing on someone is nice.
Dude, Brucing fucking
Brucing
rules.
is nice. Being
That
like,
was, dude,
yeah.
art museum with a dolly, like a jack of like
Tommy and
Miller Lights.
O'Connor Bruce me constantly.
It's the best.
Man, what are you playing video games? We were just at the gym, man. It was so hard.
Hey man, hey little girl.
Yeah.
I'd love to have sex with that girl, but I'm fucking working the night shift. It was just me talking to myself for an hour in a big van.
That's pretty funny.
Pretty fun. Hey, little girls, Christmas time.
And this is like the first day I'm not hungover since your wedding.
Oh,
I was devastated, dude.
yeah, I had a like planning hang.
I
had
took
a
an
hangover.
Adderall. I took an Adderall.
True.
And
Full
then-
disclosure.
Then it was Mr. Cool. Then it was drink time.
Do you go full Guffel when you take the Adderall?
Right, you're taking Adderall at the weddings? Is this guy an asshole?
I figured you were going to have to. You flew overnight.
True. I had a show with
Louis C.K., man. I wish I could have been at the rehearsal, but I was on tour with Louis. I was on tour with my idol and the greatest comedian of all time, Louis C.K.
boy, he's still got it. His new hour.
Oh my god,
My fango.
it's ridiculous, bro. That's Madone. That's
Oh.
Madone.
It's Maron.
Is it Madone? Or
It is
Madone?
Madon,
But they say
Maron.
Maron.
Maron. Damn. Maron.
That's they used to see 16-year-olds. That's where the saying comes from.
Really?
In old Italy, back in the day, in like the 1700s, you'd find the hottest chick and you'd make her sing religious songs, and everyone would be like,
It'd be the
Madone,
Madonna.
Madone.
Madon.
They all go from their guts and go, Madone. I'm gonna fuck
Yeah.
that girl singing Ave Maria. You would see, dude. That was the prima donna. That's what a prima donna is.
Yeah, Madon.
yeah. Sings. You get like you find the hottest chick, and you're like, on eagle's wings, go. And you're like, oh my God, I'm going to.
That would get me going, dude.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Especially if
I was just working. I was in the olive fields. And then the beautiful Maria comes over and sings to me.
Yeah, no, it's just fucking, what's his name? That was The Godfather.
The beautiful girl, she sings.
That's where Bruce came from, dude.
Yeah. I was on tour with Louis, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed your rehearsal. I was just on tour, dude.
It happens, bro.
And then I had to fly across country that night.
Red eye.
Yeah. Straight to the wedding.
Damn.
Direct.
Dude. Did you take half a Xanax and pass out?
No, I was offered a Xanax.
Really?
Not by Louis.
Of course.
Somebody else.
Offered
and
you a
I
Xanax.
said, I can't do that.
Such a bad idea.
Yeah, because I had to literally go to your wedding.
Yeah. Did you ever take a Xanax and wake up the next morning?
No.
It's a weird feeling.
I don't like taking drugs.
I took one Xanax once.
I did take one Xanax once.
I was slanging bars, dude.
I was young, though. I was a young man.
I was young too.
Yeah, so it didn't do much to me.
I didn't
the
like
next
it.
day.
I just fell asleep and woke up and was like kind of stumbling. I'm like, damn, that bar had me fucked up.
was when I looked down at the toys.
Dude, that's an all-timer.
That's a great joke.
Making toys have sex is the all-timer, dude.
It is a very funny joke.
So anyway.
But the tour was tight.
Yeah, dude.
It was the coolest
It's
shit
a
ever.
goddamn board.
First night was in San Diego. Walk out on stage and it's a theater, so it was quite intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I was good.
You're
after
in
the
Vegas,
first night,
too.
I was good. First one was San Diego. Went out with some troops. Hung out with some troops afterwards. Shout out to those boys. I won't name them.
Obviously.
Can't give up their names.
True.
For national security
Classified.
purposes.
Yeah, it's classified, bro.
But it was a good hang.
That's awesome.
It's funny to hang out with the troops.
Yeah.
Once you find out they're just boys. It's
Yeah.
literally like going out with 10 Gardinis that are all just jacked and are like, yo, let's fucking go.
Really?
Yeah,
Think
good
their
boys.
birds have carpet burn on them?
No, I don't think they do it.
These
that
boys
good.
aren't
No,
fapping,
no,
yeah.
No, no,
They're
no.
holding- they're warriors, bro. They're
No,
holding
these are
their
true
key.
warriors. They're not going to
You
master
can
it.
learn a thing,
They're
bro.
not at their fucking parents' house beating their dick till it's red. They're out serving our country. They're not at home whacking off and fishing. You better thank them. Thank the troops.
Yo, thank the troops right now for
Say thank you for doing what they do so you can sit around and whack off
Thank
and
you for
fish.
sharing your country so I can whack off
and make
fish.
fucking silly videos online.
Make silly videos with your older pals, two old fucking weirdos.
I always feel so weird when I see your
should've
parents.
missed.
I called your dad Mr. G.
You saw him today?
Oh, dude, that was my
last
wedding
time.
plan.
Mr. M?
That was going to be my speech at your wedding. I was going to be like, Mr. and Mrs. M.
Dude, you should have. You should have just said that.
I panicked on
and
the
then
wedding
stopped.
speech.
You did good.
I was happy with the speech.
You did very good.
Thank you.
The wedding was lit. I wish I could have been more lit. I was so tired, dude.
Yes.
From basically planning and executing.
Yes.
Dude, at like 6
No, the wedding was lit, dude.
That was the one good. It was fun. I did. Everyone had fun. I was, I'm not gonna lie. I was very excited to just go home and lay down. I was
bet.
shattered, dude. At 6 p.m., it did feel good, dude. Wearing a 3-piece suit and like walking up to people and be like, "Why isn't there ice?" I started bossing. I was bossing people hard.
See, that looked good on you. I had a bit of a tight suit. I was walking around in a fat vest, the buttons were hanging on for dear life, dude. You can't give orders when you're wearing
No,
a
yeah,
fat
you can.
vest.
That's like a railroad tycoon.
Yeah, but theirs is well fitted. Mine looked. I literally, while I was getting, I was so angry when I was getting dressed.
You could've-
Just got off the plane.
Yeah.
Picked up that put on the suit. That was.
Yeah.
I was totally not fitted at all.
Yeah.
And while I was getting dressed, I was looking in the mirror. I was like, I literally look like a retarded guy
Your suit looked fine.
going as James Bond for Halloween. That's
Your
what I
suit
was
looked
dressed
fine,
as.
dude. The jacket was snug. That's the only problem.
Jacket was extremely snug.
You should have got a corset. You could have got a corset and just fucking
A cummerbund? I should have got a
You should have
cummerbund.
got a cummerbund, yeah. Just tightened up.
Well, anyway, I didn't let it bother me. I took an Adderall and I blacked out.
Yeah, there you go.
And I was up until 3:30 in the morning.
Really?
It was a wild time.
With Big Bill.
Me and Big Billy got a little silly, and I didn't know he was up to other things.
Exactly. You
He
thought
had
was,
some mushies.
You thought he was drinking.
So I saw Billy. Billy was on wobbly legs, dude.
Billy won that night. That was Billy's night, to
Billy,
be honest.
complete victory for Bill.
Billy won.
Bill was on wobbly legs, and I thought, here's a good chance to scare Bill straight and get him out of drinking for good, because he's been
Yep.
partying lately, and I
Yeah,
don't
he's
like
been,
that.
Dude, he's a party boy.
So I saw him on wobbly legs, and I was like, dude, he's 1 or 2 shots away from a blackout. So I said, Bill, you and me, dude, I love you so much. Let's do some shots. I bullied him into like 4 shots.
He took him.
But he was on mushrooms. He wasn't drunk.
Yep.
That's what I saw the wobbly legs.
Yep.
I was drunk, but I didn't know it because the Adderall.
You sank yourself.
I was obliterated.
You thought he had water in his boat.
I thought he did, and I it was a trap.
He did.
He was master and commander. You ever see when they put the wrong flag up and I approached and then he put the real flag up and I was like, oh,
Fuck.
chocolate bleu. And then I went to Helium and humiliated myself in front of the new GM.
Did you really? What happened?
I was just blacked out.
You're in a suit,
dressed
dude.
like a dumb fool.
You look good.
I looked like a goddamn fool.
No way, dude.
And then I have no idea how I got back to my hotel.
Really?
I walked back, or I have no idea
You
how I
with the bees,
remembered
man.
what room I was in. I don't know how I got there. I must
I
must have asked for help.
It was a phone-led operation. That was a fucking 1-800-BABE. That was a 1-800-BABE.
No, according to her, there was no communications.
She in headquarters.
I just walked in. And,
walked in and got after it. That's what's up. Really?
I'm not going to say anything.
No, you don't have to. You're healed up.
I'm not much of a kiss and tell type
You're
guy.
healed up. So you're all healed up.
Oh, I've been healed up, guys.
Huh?
My penis is fine.
Good.
Speaking of James Bond,
Yeah.
I saw James Bond.
Who?
The new movie. There's a new James.
But that was cracking me up, dude, for those guys.
Hold on, can we pause for a second?
Yeah,
I have to whiz.
So do I, actually.
Yeah, let's all piss.
Pee-pee.
Pardon me, I have to empty my bladder. Gotta take a TT.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. You don't want to get to the end of your life and realize that you didn't live by your values. Therapy can help you figure out what's important to you so you can follow a path that feels right. I mean, that is a true statement, but Jesus Christ, man. Way to grab someone by the fucking neck, dude, in the ad.
Yeah, when
you
you
want to waste your whole fucking
don't want to be on your
shitty-
deathbed thinking I should have lived up to my values.
BetterHelp's online therapy matches you with a licensed therapist who can help you move
What even are
forward
my values?
with confidence and excitement. That's the problem. You got to figure them out.
I got a Zoom call with the guy and figure out my values.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell you say, family over money.
But how does he know?
Money over bitches.
How does he know I'm MOB?
He's gonna He'll ask you questions.
But I could do that myself. I could go, what am I?
But he'll go, yeah. But I noticed you keep bringing this up. And he said, I do like bitches a lot, I guess. So I thought I liked money over
I am
bitches.
MOB, but maybe I'm bomb.
Maybe you're bitches over money. Which, dude, that's Napoleon Bonaparte, dude.
Maybe I am Napoleon Bonaparte.
Who knows, dude?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
BetterHelp is totally online, so it's
Napoleon.
convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. If that means doing therapy on the go, that's awesome. BetterHelp is here to meet you wherever you are. Just fill out a quick questionnaire to get matched with a therapist. You can swich therapists at any time for free.
You can
No
switch while you're
questions
talking,
asked.
so it's like
yeah, you can drop them.
It's
right
like chat
away.
roulette.
Yes, and if they say they have to be like they have to go. Absolutely, I respect your. They can't be like, well, hold on, let's think about this.
If somebody makes me question anything, next.
You could go through hundreds of them. And be like, you're just like the last. You could just lock yourself in a room and just go, you're just like the last guy who's trying to ask me about this. You're on your 100th therapist. But you know, man, it's nice to talk to somebody about stuff. But also, yeah, you could, who knows? I don't know what could happen. Someone could also put their values on you. A bad therapist, what they do is they try to make you copies of themselves. So they'd be like, yeah, you should do this. And you go, oh, it doesn't sound right. They go, do it.
What about just prayer?
I mean, bro, now you're talking. That is the ultimate therapy.
What about the power of prayer?
I mean, bro, that is the ultimate therapy. I mean, maybe a therapist can help you find that as your value. Maybe
Go and bring out the Apostles' Creed.
If you get a fucking prayerful therapist, that'd be the best. You get some atheist freak, dude.
They're all
run.
scientist, atheist freaks.
If you get an atheist freak, run. Just fill out a quick questionnaire to figure out if your guy is an atheist freak and get matched with a therapist. And you can switch therapists anytime for free, no questions asked. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/MSSP actually today. So it's BetterHelp.com/MSSP to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/drenched. All right.
Guys, lately I've been having the worst time falling asleep. My body is tired, but my brain is completely wired. I've tried nighttime routines, meditations, all sorts of stuff, but nothing has helped me as much as Magnesium Breakthrough. It's a total game changer. Magnesium Breakthrough contains all 7 forms of magnesium that help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day. Over 75% of the population is magnesium deficient. Even if you're taking a magnesium supplement, you could still be deficient because you're not getting all 7 forms. Magnesium Breakthrough gives you all the forms you need in one easy supplement. It's helped me immensely. I've had fucking nightmares. I've had insane nightmares.
I had to walk past a pack of dogs last night. A big fat Rottweiler.
In your nightmare?
Yeah, and I walked by them, and I just was like, oh boy, and I just like patted their heads.
Oh, you gladiated?
Gladiator, dude. Past a pack of dogs.
I found that Magnesium Breakthrough helps me feel more grounded and relaxed during the day. It even improves digestion, supports muscle recovery, and healthy bone density. See how dense me and Matt's fucking bodies are?
Look at that fucking legs.
Don't bring out the magnesium.
Look at that calf, dude.
Don't miss out on the most relaxing sleep ever with Magnesium Breakthrough. For an exclusive offer to our listeners, go to magbreakthrough.com/MSS. For an exclusive offer for our listeners, go to magbreakthrough.com/MSSecretPod and use promo code DRENCHED during the checkout to save 10%. That's magbreakthrough.com/MSSecretPod and use promo code DRENCHED. If you want to have some wild fucking dreams, if you're trying to escape reality next to your bitch wife, toss in some mag and go into the fucking ether. Magnesium Breakthrough.
Stop peeling your dick off your leg. Put it in my mouth instead. This summer, switch to Sheath.
Oh.
Sheath underwear keeps things breezy down there.
Oh, yeah.
With a pouch for your dong and a pouch for your balls, you'll be comfortable.
I got one. Here's a personal endorsement.
What?
Today, I woke up in my sheaths to put my sheaths on because I was looking at Instagram when I was in bed. Conor McGregor was tossing out some dong pics.
Really?
He wears a fucking Versace Speedo and he tosses out a big old bulge. I said, I wonder if Sheath can help me reach a McGregor-type bulge. I stood in front of my full-length mirror, pulled my sheaths up the Speedo, achieved a massive bulge.
That's awesome.
Yeah, McGregor's cockline big time.
You think so? You think
if you toss sheaths and roll them up in the morning when you got a little plump,
yeah,
it gets you dick and nuts in one small, massive pouch.
That makes sense. You get.
I stood in the mirror and went,
I mean, that's the Philosopher's Stone. If I can get ball credit in the bulge, it's like counts.
He's absolutely using ball credit into the bulge and Speedos.
That's a bit of Irish magic, dude.
That is a little Irish trick,
dude. Counts. If that's actually, I'm glad.
That's a personal endorsement.
When you do put your dick in that pouch, it does bring it more towards like. Now the problem is if it's super shrimps on you, I'll get the mini bulge where it's like it's an outie belly button. You go, I wish I didn't have any bulge at all right now.
Yeah, my bulge is humiliating.
This miniature bulge is not exactly helping.
Everyone in the room can tell my penis is minuscule.
Squirrel. I have squirrels attack mine. I'm going to take this for the winter. Guys, they're available. There's a pouch for your dong and balls. You'll be comfortable no matter the weather. Available in tons of cool patterns. You can feel great and show off your sense of style. We just told you all about it. Sheath was made by U.S. Army soldier Robert Patton. If anyone knows about tough weather and sweaty conditions, it's that guy. Support a veteran-owned company while you support the podcast. We didn't forget about our sweaty boobed listeners. Ugh. Summertime can be brutal for you, too. Check out Sheath sports bras, bikini briefs, and boy shorts. Ugh. Go to Sheath
Send
Underwear.
me those.
Oh, my God. Seriously.
A little test drive.
Some boy shorts, too. Send me some used boy shorts. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code DRENCH to get 20% off your first order. Plus, Sheath Underwear's 100% money-back guarantee.
Send me some of those returns.
That's Sheath. Send me some return bras. That's sheathunderwear.com. Promo code DRENCHED. Get Sheath Underwear. Support the show. Support your balls.
Are we back on? Dude, Napoleon Total War.
That is exciting.
I'm cracking open the new Napoleon, the old Napoleon Total War game.
How did I mean? I don't want to give.
It got shit on. Everyone hated it. I loved it. I played
you really?
it.
You studied it
on Steam. It tells you how long you've played games. Lemaire, do you still have my Steam account on the Steam Deck? Oh, thank God, dude. Because if you saw how much I played Napoleon Total War, it would be crushing. It's like 487 hours. No, it can't be that high, but it is. I played that, and there was a Total War game that was like. It was like Hamilton times. It was about the colonies and shit.
Yeah.
I played it nonstop. It was.
I remember you playing the one with the colony. I kind of remember that.
They made like a newer version of that with the Napoleonic Wars. And let me tell you, dude, when I saw those black hats, the Liverpool, I think their name's like what's their name? The Liverpool, Scottish Guard. I forget. The black. Tell me what it is. One of you guys. Google. No, I think they did have black hats, but they wore. I mean, this is good podcasting.
Military dress codes are.
They still exist. It's the like an elite unit in England, in the UK. I think they're from Scotland or. Anyway, I saw those boys I saw the boys in the trailer hitting the square formation against the cavalry, which is what you do, dude.
Yeah, I never saw a square formation before.
If there's a cavalry charge, you hit them with the square.
More of a Mongolian dude, little circle. I'm a Turk.
Well, that's
I'm
what
a Seljuk, dude.
That's how you defeat the circle.
The square.
You hit the square inside the circle, and now it's a shooting gallery.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that makes sense. What the fuck? That's insane.
I'm an idiot. I can't remember their name.
Dude, I mean
that's what Las Vegas will do to you.
True, dude. How was the vibe of Vegas overall?
What'd you find there, boys? Oh, I was thinking the Black Watch. Okay. Right?
What'd you
see if I got that right?
No, I'm having a hard time.
What did that take you to? I want to see where that took you to.
Took me to a hat with a green feather.
I like that.
It's called a cabine.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Watch.
That's actually that was a sick dress. I think that was I think the Archers donned that.
Was it the Royal Irish Rangers?
It's the Black Watch.
Black Watch.
It's the Black Watch, but it looks like they weren't
the Black Watch
created until 1881, which was after the Napoleonic Wars,
dude.
I've never been this gay.
Fuck, dude.
Once you put on Versace, dude, you forget history and all you think about is pussy.
True. I mean, you just become the
flashy,
now. You're the
dude.
now.
I'm in the now. I'm in the future.
Just true. You're 2024.
This is the future drip, dude.
It's fucking sick, dude.
It's so embarrassing.
I saw it and I didn't know. I knew it was one. I thought it was like it's Versace. Or I was like, that's a nice shirt. And I went, hell yeah, dude.
It is more expensive than everything else I own combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though.
And it's $1,700
for the Versace shirt.
For the Versace shirt.
That's awesome. Yeah, but could you imagine for real, like
it's triple the rest of my wardrobe?
Could you imagine like having that itch where it's like I need to have every shirt like this?
When I went in to buy one, you feel pretty cool.
Yeah, when you get it.
But then you go try it on and you look in the mirror and you go, maybe this world's not for me.
Well, they have like fucking Secret Service guys in there, like security guys in there, because I think those are
the most robbable stores I've ever seen. Although in a casino that would be a little difficult.
Yeah, to get out.
Yeah, because that thing's a maze already.
I think they have they have an armed guard in there though. I think a guy will shoot you if you try to grab the drip.
I hope so.
I think orders are to shoot if someone snatches the drip. Because there's like $1 million worth of shit in there basically, and there's just 5 things. There's just like 2 shirts, a wallet, and like a pair of shoes, and that's like this is the whole store. And you walk in there like, yes.
Oh. Do you have this in a pick 'em up?
Yeah, it is the best.
Well, that's good.
It's the best. See them scared for once.
Yeah.
Not so tough.
I don't mind the rats in New York.
You don't?
They don't affect me.
Nah, they start.
That's because you live in a story where
there's almost no rats up here.
That's right, because it's well, I'll tell you where they are. Probably right by the that little area near the airport.
Although I saw one last night for the first time,
Big boy.
on my front porch there.
Right here?
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen one.
It's called an airway.
What is it called?
Airway.
Airway? Front porch.
Well, there's no porch.
Well, you don't have to be poetic about it.
No, but airways. But I'm being in New York about it. Call it airway.
You call it an airway?
Yeah.
I'm not in New York at all.
Yeah, but since you're living in
I know. I'm working on it.
Airway. Why do they call them an airway?
I don't know. What? That's what we call them growing up. Airway.
Oh, you're from New York?
Yeah.
Where in New York?
Brooklyn.
How do you feel about Brooklyn now?
That's fantastic. Well, I mean, I have mixed feelings because, like I said, if it had kept going the way it was going, it wouldn't exist anyway.
True.
Obviously now
that's an anti-adromia.
I was going to say it's either way.
Yeah.
The extreme now is the other thing.
Mobsters and white pussies.
Anti-adromia. I'm starting to like anti-adromia now.
Hell yeah. None of us are saying it right.
But only, yeah.
That is
my
the
girlfriend
thing.
likes Brooklyn.
She does.
I like Queens.
You do, yeah.
I like this. This is good. This neighborhood's good.
I used to live up the block.
Yeah. That's crazy. You lived right
I lived
there.
right up the. I lived on 42nd Street and 30th Avenue.
Yeah,
What?
there's a bar there called Blackbirds. I don't know if it was around back then.
Well, back then, Suspenders. You know, Suspenders, the Fireman Bar on 37th and 3rd. They used to have a location over there.
Okay.
The bus terminal's still over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I live, right near the bus terminal.
It's wild.
It's crazy to me.
I
Walking on
kind
the train is a pain
of
in my
like seeing
ass.
the rats though. Like
You do?
when I walk from the stand and the cellar, like back and forth, you walk through. I guess it's Washington, not Washington Square Park. I think Grant. What park's right by the stand?
You talk about like by Irving
Union
Place?
Square. Union Square. I'm an idiot. And the wall, the park's like shoulder level. It's a little elevated, so you see the rats like see them
On
running
the
around
wall?
like right next to you.
They love a wall, don't they?
Yeah.
They love a
Wait, so
trail.
did you see the dude? Did you see like 42nd Street back in its heyday?
I didn't just see it. I
What was it like?
indulged in it.
What was it like?
It was like
That was a glorious fapping at a peep show.
it was yeah, it was I mean, I was a kid, so to me it was
that's
very
perfect.
exciting. I was
That's
19,
perfect.
18, but
Wait,
it
where?
was, it
42nd
was like
Street
that.
Deuce.
Honestly,
Oh shit!
42nd Street back
I
when
thought
it
you were
was,
talking about this street. I was like, what the fuck? This is 42nd
I'd
Street.
fap on 40. I'd fap here.
I do whack off on
Just the
42nd
Greek
Street.
guys. Just the Greek guys drinking like sparkling waters.
Wait, when you lived here, was it all fucking Greeks and Russians and Arabs here?
it was Greeks, yeah.
Yeah.
It was all Greeks. Back then it was all Greeks. I lived in the 80s.
Yeah.
Probably 85, 86.
Damn.
And I feel like it was yesterday.
Really?
I feel like I was just here. I was like, yeah, I used to live around here. It was 100 years ago. And I'm like, yeah, it just feels like it was yesterday.
That's crazy.
That is fucked
I feel
up.
like I was just like 3 summers ago.
So you lived.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you love the Deuce, the show.
I like that show. I like
And
the
you
idea
lived
of
that
witnessing
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I was in Times Square it's funny because the 70s to me, when I was a kid, like teenager, and we go to Times Square, it was wild. But the 80s, it was a little more dangerous in a different way. I can't really describe why, because it was the same, but the 70s was like more like the Deuce.
Yeah.
And then the 80s was like these huge gangs, but the 70s there were huge gangs too. So sometimes you be on 42nd Street and a swarm of kids get off the train and just start robbing the few unshady people that were there and just start knocking shit over, ripping. It was the early days of camcorders. So you see the kids waving the trophy for camcorder, you know what I mean? Gang. But so it got a little wild, but I mean, and, but like I said, I did a whole show about those days in New York. And one of the things I talk about is how people would go to a play and nobody went for dinner or drinks after Broadway show. You went right, get the train or cab and get the hell out
Took
of there
off, yeah.
immediately. Nobody would hang out after. You'd have dinner before or everything was shut down by 11 o'clock.
Really?
After a play. Yeah. No, the streets would deserve. All Times Square was crowded, but with dirt bags and a few tourists that are like, what am I doing here? But the Broadway's, all like 8th Avenue, all those restaurants, all shut by 11 o'clock.
Damn. But you were saying as a teenager, you had access.
We
to-
loved it. You
could-
take the train right here.
Damn, you're getting just going
And
to
I
a
lived
lady with a
in
bush.
the 80s, mid 80s. I lived in 45th Street, 9th Avenue. So I was always in Midtown, in the middle of the heyday of all that stuff. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy. That used to be like severely fucked up over there. Now it's just like
It was really bad. Yeah.
You
awesome.
missed when it was shitty?
Yeah. I mean, you miss it, of course, but you're looking with rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it
Like
was
if you were
very
there
bad.
now, you'd be mad.
Oh yeah. Well, even then I knew you could die. There was a lot of bad shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's always you always remember like, oh, this, but it wasn't some fun glam.
Yeah.
Taxi Driver is fun to watch as a movie, but when you're in the middle of it, it's like, yeah, no, it was really bad.
Yeah, because even what was that Bruce Willis movie where it's shot in Philadelphia in the 80s and it's just terrifying? 12 Monkeys, was it?
Oh, yeah.
They shot a Bruce Willis movie in the 80s in Philly and it looks crazy how fucked up it was.
12 Monkeys in the late 90s.
Was that late 90s?
But that's Philly. You have to subtract 10 years from every
New
other
York.
place.
Philly's fucking shitty, dude.
Philly's New York in the 70s. I used to always say that.
Yeah, it's still.
I was talking to Laura outside.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, you're from Philly? I like Philly. She goes, yeah, it's screwed up now.
You should.
there.
I can't stop talking about it. I've talked about it. We
Kensington.
were just down, dude. Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia
Yes.
is fucking crazy.
I know.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's like the
It's
Bowery.
truly a national disaster.
It's a national. It looks
It's
like
a
zombie
major-
apocalypse.
We were filming our sketch show down there last 2 weeks ago, and I would just drive after every shoot. It'd be like 1 or 2 in the morning, so I would drive up and down Kensington Ave, And I've never, dude, people injecting into their necks, into open fucking wounds on their legs and shit.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
somebody should do something.
It's tough. They're
But
saying,
isn't it interesting? Like, what? This is the problem with democracy. You can't just do something.
Yeah.
You have to make sure everybody's on board. Everybody understands. Even the people you want to stop have to be on board.
Yeah.
That's the problem with democracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it was communism,
Well, I'd
they'd
say
be
communism.
up against the wall.
I was saying fascism,
Yeah.
monarchy,
Yeah.
theocracy,
True. I like a nice
We do need to fucking
Timocracy.
get a nice theocracy. What's a timocracy?
aristocracy.
What's a timocracy?
That's a good question. I think it's a combination of, it's one of those old like Plato things, where they have timocracy.
Yeah.
And I think it's a combination. Well, we'll have to look up. I don't want to say that anymore. I think it's a combination of what citizens, nice. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, there you go. Oh, I thought you knew it.
Okay.
You need to own property to do things in the government.
A timocracy. All right, fair.